Yo, it's your boy Metro. Before we start this video, I just want to say thank you to everybody who supports me, and thank you to God for giving me another beautiful day to sit here and just have some fun and do what I really enjoy, just make videos and hang out and just have fun. If it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be here right now doing this stuff. And so I just wanted to get that out of the way. You know, and yeah. So, anyways, I think that this is episode 3. I've recorded all of this at once, all these episodes at once. So basically, I've went through all of year 1, in one sitting. As you can see right now, we're sitting at 1-10. So last episode, I think we played here. If I can't go, let's go to view schedule. Let's go to view team schedule. So if I remember correctly, I just played this game. I don't know why I can't remember. I seriously I did take a little break. But yeah, we played Orlando. That's what it was. We watched Orlando beat us 10-5, and then so basically simulated a couple games, and we actually got our first win. We beat Kansas City 26-24. And I was thinking, and I figured on, like, there's really no point of us even seeing or watching our team. We were already out of the run. We're one of the worst teams in the league. Let's just go ahead and get through this year and look on to the draft, because we should have one of the number 1 picks. I don't know how the draft works. Like I said, I haven't really seen or done that yet. But this is pretty interesting. I did notice this. We are on a 3-game, basically a little like matchup here with the Seattle Grizzlies, I think is what they're called. They're at San Fran, and then we're at Seattle twice. So, yeah, we're playing them 3 times in a row. So let's go ahead and see what happens here. We're gonna go ahead. We lost that one. It looks like. What was the score? 31-26. Gonna go ahead and simulate the next one. I have to keep going back and forth. We do lose that one 37-10 as well. That's not good. We're also going to look at the stats and stuff at the end of the year and see how we did on things like that. Let's see what the last game turned out for us. And then they also beat us 30-12. So we did pretty good when we were at home. And then when we went to away, we just started getting our asses kicked. I mean, to be honest. So here we go. We're going up against the Chicago whatever. I don't know all the league names yet, but they're not too good. We could get our win here, maybe. But really, we're fighting for that number 1 pick against Los Angeles. If it works out like that, I'm not sure. On other note, Boston has lost the first seed to Dallas, who's 13-1. Boston is 13-1. Houston is 12-2. Now, if you guys don't know, my favorite team in the NFL, my true favorite team is the Miami Dolphins. So, I always want to check up on my favorite team and see how they're doing. And, well, they're right above us at 2-12. So, that's not too good. I hate to see that. But, anyways, here we go. We're going to go ahead and bam. We also lose that one as well. So, that sucks. And this is our final game, which is up against Arizona. And if we look for Arizona, they are 7-8. But one of the basic teams in the league here. But Atlanta looking good. I don't know how many teams are going to go to the playoffs. If it's 8 or if it's 16. You know what I mean? I'm not too sure. I guess we'll find out. One thing that I do want to say is pretty cool about this game is we should be able to watch the playoff games and the Great Bowl if we wanted to. And I'm feeling like I do want to. So. We're also going to look at our franchise stats. Our largest win was by 2 points. We're obviously 1-4 with a 7-win percentage, and our best record is 1-14 It could go to 2-14, or it's going to be 1-15, which is embarrassing. We're playing like the freaking Cleveland Browns in the NFL here. So here we go. Let's go ahead and simulate that last game, and we lost as well, and we don't get the number 1 pick. It's going to go to Los Angeles, but Dallas actually steals the number 1 spot. Excuse me. I'm sorry. I'm really tired. Dallas actually steals the number 1 spot from Boston as they finish 15-1. Boston finishes 15-1 as well. And then it's Oklahoma City at 13-3, Houston at 13-3, and Pittsburgh at 11-5. And guys, that is the top 5. I'll only do the top 5. I don't feel like reading all of the teams. You can obviously read it yourself. My favorite team, Miami, finishes 2-14, and then we finish obviously 1-15. I am the head coach of the San Francisco 49ers, the San Francisco Sharks. We finished tied for the worst in the league, so we've got a lot, to try and improve. So here we go, progressions. Leroy Morrison, he's 26. Then we got this Corey Jenkins, who's 25. Morrison, I don't know. He didn't really do much, to be honest. He didn't really do much. And as you can see, he stayed the same except for his throw accuracy actually went down. So Jenkins actually went up. His throw accuracy is at a 70. His throw power is at a 76. And his awareness is actually better. He'll most likely probably get the start next year. If you ask me, I think that he probably deserves it. Davon Workbirdie actually went down in speed, but that's about it. He is pretty old. Christian Hill went down as well, and Santiago Ramos and Theodore Cox went up in their speed and their TLB, whatever that stands for. I'm actually not too sure. But Davon's still the best out of them all. He's got the most awareness, So I don't know who will get the start there. Probably Workbirdie. Damon Hunt, still the best there. His speed went down a little bit. I really did like him, though. He did have some pretty big plays for us. And there's Caleb Wheeler. And everybody else stayed the same for the tight ends. Wide receivers, though, we went nowhere but down. And now that I'm looking at the stats, because I never actually really looked at the stats, but now that I'm looking at the stats, I see why there are so many drop passes. We don't even have one wide receiver that's over 80 overall. So, and if you look at their catching, I mean, you see. So, we're definitely going to want to pick up a wide receiver here in the draft that's coming up. And that's actually what's going to be in this episode, really, is just draft. No, really, not any gameplay. So all these wide receivers, really, to me, it's like, who's going to stay? Who's going to fight to stay? Because we need better than this. This is just ridiculous. Silva actually has the best catching, which is a 75, and his went down. The only person that even progressed any was Ronnie Gonzalez, and so we'll see what happens with him. So going to the offensive line, this is another spot that needs fixing. Is Dustin Gibson, who's the only one, our highest, and he's only at an 80 overall. He actually did go down, so he was at 81, but he went down this year. After this year, he's got 73 blocking and 88 awareness. Everybody basically went down. Alvin Copeland and Alex Vanquez, both of them went down as well. But nobody's really great here, if you ask me. Leonard Robinson, he might get the start. He's actually, but see, his blocking would have to go up a lot more. But we have a lot of freaking offensive linemen here. So I don't know. We'll see here. Like I said, if you're counting the top 5 here, Ted Duncan, J.V.R. Pearson, we're slacking. There's only 180 overall. We need to have something better than that, J.V.R. Perry, as we get into the defensive line, 78 overall. Them two, both the starters here. Javon Perry and Bobby Norton they didn't get worse and they didn't get any better. Dallas Manning, he actually got worse. So again, not even an 80 overall here. That needs to be improved. Linebackers. This is something where we actually do pretty good at. Sam Cross. We've seen a highlight from him in the year where he got that interception. But I'm guessing, he's very old. So I'm guessing that's why he started going down. But Chester Lane, 30-year-old linebacker, still kicking it strong. Hasn't went up any, but hasn't went down any. He's obviously going to be the starter once again for us this year. He's done amazing. He's done good. And we'll keep him on the team for sure. And as these lower guys here, they'll try and fight for a spot on this roster. So going to the DBs, and then this is the last really. Besides after we will look at special teams. We have Luke Cummings at 82 overall, but he's definitely went down a little bit. But not much to really, make him lose a spot. He's done pretty good. Hell, also 79 overall. That's not bad. And Hoffman 78, and then Chambers at 76. But everybody has went down pretty much, and nobody has gained anything. So special teams, we have Wilskin, the kicker. Not much to say about him. He stayed the same. Yep. So, and then if we're gonna go ahead and look at this, we're gonna go ahead and look at the season stats next, and basically look. It speaks for itself. I'm gonna go ahead and slowly, scroll up these. If anybody cares about, looking at it, because they don't have it in order from who did the best to worst. It's just there in order, in alphabetical order. So if you want to look at it, you can. I'll really only look at the points and the points allowed, and we almost allowed the most points. We are in the 400s, and here's a couple of teams which we passed. This is the only team that I can see that did worse than us, and that's Los Angeles. So pretty embarrassing. We probably have one of the worst defenses, or second worst anyways. So I don't know what to think about that. So overall, I would say we're probably going to be looking for a wide receiver of some sort, and I don't know. We definitely need some wide receivers. There's too many drop passes, and because I can't blame it all on Morrison. I've seen it for myself, but I don't know. We'll just see how it goes, But guys, I'm actually going to cut it here, and in the next episode we'll do the draft, and we'll also do the cutting of the players. So we're going to sign 7 players, and we're going to cut 7 players. And that's going to be in the next episode, guys. If you did enjoy, make sure to hit that like button, and I will see you on the next episode. Peace.